Hey guys, finally doing a Q&A. I have my book, I write them down or else I lose them in my hundreds of screenshots. My 3 favorite books. I have read lots of books, lots and lots of books. My 3 favorite ones are, I'm just gonna go with my 3 favorite ones in the last 2 years. 1, The Warrior Goddess Training. 10 out of 10 recommend if you're a woman. If not, The Strength in Our Scars. I currently am at the cottage, so I cannot show you right now, but The Strength in Our Scars, 10 out of 10 recommend. And also The Light is the New Black. Those are like self-help books. If you mean like novels and stuff, can't really recommend any. Sorry, I don't actually know any. Sorry, can't help you with that one. What are the countries I've visited? I have visited not many. I visited Canada, US, Hawaii. I know that's US, but that to me is separate. Thailand, Bali, and Vanuatu is the ones that I've visited. I think that's it. There are mosquitoes everywhere, but I wanted you to see this view. So yes, those ducks are fake. Don't exactly know why they're there. I'm pretty sure they're there to like scare away something. I don't know why, but they scare my dogs, if that counts. What was my first ever job? I have worked in hospitality pretty much my entire life. I've always worked in hospitality. My first ever job was at a little cafe called the Olive Branch. I worked there for about a month and then it went broke. So that was really sad. They made the best hot chocolates. They actually like melted chocolate chunks over milk and then stirred it all up. Oh, I could have got fat if I worked there for any longer. But yeah, that was my first ever job. And then I worked at another cafe after that, which lasted longer than a month. What job did I struggle with the most? That was my youth working job. That was 100% my youth working job. I was an emergency service youth worker. I did that for just under 2 years and it was by far the most challenging job. And that was for several reasons. 1, I was extremely young and I was looking after kids that were not much younger than me. 2, I had to be their like safety mentor figure. 3, it was extremely violent and I was constantly being abused mentally and physically, and the company that I was working with were completely shit. Because I was technically classed as a contractor, I was responsible for all of the damage that was done to my own personal belongings, my car, and my car got absolutely destroyed on multiple accounts and I was left to pay for it on my own, which is bullshit. It was really good money and that's the only reason why I stayed in it for 2 years. If I had my mindset currently that I have back then, it would be a whole different ball game, but I didn't, and I was young and naive and wanted all the money. And yeah, I had to work through a lot of trauma with that job. Favorite place that I have been? I'm currently in it. This is by far my favorite place in all of Canada. My favorite place outside of Canada would be probably Hawaii. Hawaii, Maui specifically, was my favorite, absolute favorite. My soul was just at peace there and I loved it so much. So yeah, Hawaii. Why did I move to Canada? Well, because I wanted a fresh start. I wanted to explore a new culture, see a new way of living. The living per se is not that different in summer compared to Australia. In winter, the living in Canada is extremely different. And I learned very quick that I hate winter and I seriously dislike the snow. That was kind of my own fault, but I learned. Lesson learned. I would never have known that unless I came over here. So I guess that's a good thing. I also wanted to get out of like a toxic environment. I was not going anywhere. I was very stuck, very dormant, and I just wasn't going anywhere really. So I decided to leave and I pretty much got as far away as possible. What's on my bucket list? My bucket list, like, I don't know. I have experiences that I want to do, but I have multiple bucket lists per se. Like, I have bucket lists for like my career, and I have bucket lists for like my mindset, and I have bucket lists for experiences and places I want to go. So because most people ask what's on your bucket list as in like an experiences type of thing, my bucket list is go to Alaska. I want to see the Northern Lights in Alaska. I want to do a African safari. I want to see all the wild animals. I want to go to that giraffe hotel where you literally feed giraffes out of your hotel room. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you really need to search it up. I want to go skydiving over Great Barrier Reef. That would be absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to do that. I will do that. Mark my words, I will do that. I want to go to Sweden, see all the hinterlands in Sweden and those big fluffy cows. That would be beautiful, and I cannot wait to do that. I will do that. I will do all of these things one day, just in time. Am I taken? Yes, I am taken, very happily taken. I just got engaged actually 4 days ago. Super excited and happy about that. So yes, I am taken. What is your favorite passion? Damn, you guys are like asking me deep questions. My favorite passion is learning how to heal myself from the inside out. And then eventually one day I want to help other people do that. That is my passion, trying to learn to be the most grounded person that I can be through everything, all the challenges, the ups and downs. I want to be the most grounded person possible for myself and for the people that I know, because I don't want to be a mess and pour all of my chaotic trauma onto somebody else. So I want to work through that for myself and for the people that I love and for the people that have to be around me. No one wants to be around a chaotic hot mess. So I want to be the most grounded, calm, patient, understanding person there is. Yeah. This question makes me laugh so much. Why did you get your nipple pierced so young? I don't think I'm that young. Like, I turned 25 in a couple months. I'm not that young to get my nipple pierced. I know quite a few people who got their nipple pierced at 18. 25 is like 24, 25 is a normal time. Like, I'm not that young. Why did I get it done? Because I wanted to. I've wanted to get it done for quite a few years. And I think it's one of those things that make you more confident as a person and loving your body, accepting of your body, and proud of your body. So that's why I got it done. When dating or looking for a romantic partner in life, what is the most important thing for me? Patience, understanding, and a willingness to grow together and as an individual. If you have the mindset of a 12-year-old boy, I'm not interested. And that's just a preference for me. Like, that's great if I meet you as that and then you have a willingness to change and to learn and to grow. But if you want to be stuck as a 15-year-old boy, then I'm not interested, and I never will be. The maturity level needs to be far higher than your standard maturity levels. And also a sense of humor and a sense of fun and thrill. I am adventurous. I love going out and doing new things. I'm not saying that you also have to do that, but if you just want to stay home and be lazy and not go and explore and see the world, then we're gonna really struggle. Even though I'm fully capable of doing that on my own, I want to be able to experience that with someone as well. One thing I do to get my mind right when I'm currently struggling. Name 2 things, and they're like a several part. Number 1, I move my body, whether that be go to gym or go to do yoga or walk in nature, something where I'm moving my body that I love doing. I go to gym 5-6 days a week and I absolutely love it. I go for walks in nature all the time, especially because I have dogs. And I really, really enjoy doing that. The other thing is journal and ground myself. I do lots of shadow work and I do lots of journaling and emptying out my mind. Lots of journaling is what I'm going to say. So This is my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know all of your other questions. I will happily do them. I actually enjoyed doing this. Not many people do, but I will put out another Q&A on Instagram maybe next week. I want you to put more like deep questions on there. I love answering these deep questions because I'm not narrow-minded. I'm not shallow-minded. I want to answer the deep questions that I sit down and we can talk as friends, talk as like people that know each other, not just me answering like favorite place I've been. Bang, 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 bang. Like I want to get in more detail. So this is my Q&A. I hope you loved my backdrop because I am currently at the cottage. This is by far the most beautiful place ever. And it's a perfect place for a Q&A. Perfect place to sit down and to have a chat. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe. This is the first time I've ever said this, so don't hate me for it, but hit subscribe, like my videos, and I will keep putting out these videos. Okay. Love you. Bye.